Alright, today we're talking about Aliens Fireteam Elite. As usual, if you enjoy the video, go ahead and click that like, subscribe, and the bell button as well. I don't put out videos every day or every week. Sometimes they're random. You hit that bell button, then you'll know when they're coming out. So, anyway, before we even talk too much about this game, there's not a lot to say, to be honest with you, but I want you to keep in mind that it's only a $40 game if you buy it new. In my case, I played it on Game Pass. So if it's still available when you see this, or you decide that you want to play it and you have Game Pass, well, then you have nothing to lose, because then you're like me, you're already paying a monthly fee. You might as well go ahead and download it. If you hate it, then you just delete it. Nothing lost. Nothing lost at all. So the story on this game really does not exist. There's really not much going on with the story other than the fact that you are space marines and you are going on missions, and so each mission kind of has its own thing that you're doing, and that's really the gist of it. That's really all there is, to be honest with you. And remember the fact that this is a $40 game. The graphics are not that bad for being the price that it's at. To be honest with you, it's not mind blowing, but it's not garbage in any way whatsoever. So not bad at all. And the controls, I played it on PC, but I played it with a controller. Now, it may have been a little better if I utilized mouse and keyboard in this case, but I've been using the controller more and more lately. So I would say that if you're a console player, then you're expecting your controller to be responsive, because you're not going to have a mouse and keyboard. There's no option for that. So either way you go, if you're using the controller, at least it feels a little bit clunky, but it's not trash. And I will say that at one point early on in the game, I found myself utilizing the shotgun most of the time, simply because I could fire it from the hip, and it made it easier to run and gun, essentially. You know, simply put. So the content of this game, for what this game is, there's plenty of content, and it's going to be action over top of action over top of action. So no matter where you're at, or what it is you're trying to do within each mission, it's just going to be 99% action. That's what's going to be taking place. The replayability for this one for me is very low, unless you're online with somebody and you guys all are really hardcore Alien fans, and this is really, it never gets old to you. I played it with people online, and I played it with bots, and it's definitely better online with people, no doubt about it. But it's pretty much the same fun either way. You're doing the same stuff either way. And like I said, now speaking of the fun factor is that the game really it gets repetitive, and it gets repetitive very quick. For me personally, I can play this game for about 35 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe one mission at a time, maybe two, and I'm done. I need to take a break, walk away from it, and do something else for a while, simply because it's the same thing over and over and over. And it doesn't feel any different, it doesn't look any different. The enemies literally just run at you, and you, like you see here, you duck, you shoot, then I'm going to roll, then you duck, you shoot. In some places, you don't even need to duck around, or it's not even effective to duck around, or under things, excuse me, duck around things. It's not even effective in any way. But with all that being said, the game really does have a fun factor. Where it gets it right is right where you're looking at it right now. It's the action. It really gets it right. Although the controls can be a little clunky in tight quarters, overall the action is a blast, even if it is in short spurts. That's the way I played it. So my opinion with this game is, I would not purchase this game for full price. If I was going to purchase this game, it would have to be on a good sale, without a doubt. Because who knows, by the time you get to it, there may not even be anybody online playing it anymore, and you're going to be stuck with bots at that point in time. So I personally played it on Game Pass, and I have no desire to actually own the game. But it is a fun game, and it's very cool to check out. So no matter what you're playing, remember, have fun, especially if you're shooting the aliens.